We've already painted it as a bit of an uphill battle here for Take Flyte, so let's see if they can take on Strife and try to deal some damage in this group. My name is Fine Cole Extra McHenry, as we're taking away Take Flyte, who are gearing up in towards lobby for this bit of a ramp play. Infinite on the hold. And it's going to let a couple players go past. Not even going to fire a bullet. It's going to bring it to CLASIA, who gets ran down by the entire team. And things change as Take Flyte looks to take to heaven.
And they've already rotated down the vents as well. Umar on a little bit of a fury right now finds himself two, and Nifty finds one out of Squeaky. This is a quick little 2-on-5 there, and Umar's just simply overwhelmed them. I don't know how much stamina and Infinite can even say about this one, as they'll try and find a couple kills here and there, but they should be taken down here relatively soon. Yeah, they're just on a little bit of a hunt here.
Don't want to give too much of a hunt, though. A lot of these T's have played their hand. Two of them have revealed their position. Nix, though, goes in for the swing, deals with stamina, and, well, Infinite will finish off xCAPE. And find another neat headshot onto Nix. Even prepared for Nifty on the back end. This is going to be Take Flyte's round, and Nifty is going to make it look good on the dual Berettas. So that will be the pistol round for Take Flyte.
Nice start. Able to land some clean headshots right there. Umar finding some very quick kills, man. No questions asked. Guy performed incredibly. Now we'll see if they can continue it forward here. Obviously, forced by it. It seemed a little bit late on the call there, but they do get it out eventually. MP9 in the hands of Infinite, as he was the one who, got a couple of those kills. CLASIA tossing in some utility towards that outer yard early on. Just trying to establish this control here. They do have a player above the box there, but he'll get spotted, taken out quickly.
CLASIA playing in between these smokes. As Take Flyte do slip in towards garage. Nifty has a flash in hand, thinking of maybe to move his teammates out, but oh, the timing's excellent here from CLASIA, moving in and out of the angles. Has Umar next in line. The 5-7 could deal hella damage, but no. Nifty, great flash to allow Umar to get that peek on in. Modem does have the bomb in his crosshairs and has a teammate next to him. And this is workable here. It is workable, but it really relies on Infinite, and he's just hit a nasty timing on two players of Take Flyte. They both go down in lobby, and now it's a man advantage for Strife.
That is unreal right there. Infinite catches them as soon as their backs are turned. There's still a chance, though. Umar and Nifty both in the back of sight. They are stuck, though. One player spotted out now here, confirmed by Modem.
Oh, now, well, he's really stuck. It's Modem and Darty. Now, Infinite is up for the clutch. First headshot delivered. Umar, his position is known. The back of the site. Oh, but Umar's going to hit a great headshot to bail Take Flyte out of that position. He's been having a hell of a opening 2 rounds. 6 kills to his name. 2-0 for Take Flyte.
Great unity right there between Umar and Nifty in that 2v3. Able to, force some double swings coming through from Strife. They get them baited out early, and obviously, they still have pistols, right, for those 2 mini players, so they're still long range. They're still dealing with a bit of distance, and in doing so, they're able to find that, turn it into a quick 1v2 for Infinite. So great recovery right there from Take Flyte. And like you said, great recovery from Umar, who's just started off with a bit of a fiery performance for himself. This is a good look for him.
Yeah, normally, the man to pick up the op for Take Flyte. Doing some good work on the rifles. Just a little half-buy investment here out of Strife, but not much to say in this one. 5-7s are deadly weapons. That is certainly.
Infinite does have some armor.
Yeah. Yep.
Got a little bit of reinforcement there as well. Back of big garage. Maybe the P250 not as deadly there if you don't hit the headshots to back it up. And over nice clear from Summy. Should get the job done. There it is, just Infinite with his 5-7. Poor guy. Shouldn't have too much fun here. It's a cool skin though.
Forget what. I know it's in the Dreams and Nightmares case, but I forget what that skin exactly is. 5-7 skins. There aren't many good ones.
The foul play.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the one that I use, but
Classic. You have the foul play?
yeah, I do. That's because I thought I was gonna get lucky with some Operation Breakout cases, but I got a pink, I guess, but not the best one.
Not bad, yeah. It's a pretty, timely piece right there.
Yeah, I'm on the side. I think I've said this on broadcast a couple times. I like older skins. I like more classic ones. I use the Op Boom.
Jet Set.
Yeah, I have the
AK
Jet Set.
user.
Yep.
Do you really?
I do.
Wow, just read you like a book right
You
there.
do? Yeah, you know my whole inventory. What's going on here? I do have a Jet Set.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's my whole. I have used the Glock brass. So.
Clean.
Once upon a time I used the AK Jaguar, but I like using. I don't like opening cases. I like getting all the stuff from collections, like the map collection and stuff. That's my type of deal.
What about the Orion USP? Is that what you're using?
No, I have the Cayman though, which is the other 2 SP in the Huntsman case.
Okay.
That's my. I don't really like sell my skins as well, so I just have those sitting in my inventory for a while.
They're just collecting up.
Yeah. All right,
Gaining value. It's an investment.
We have a real gun round here. Stamina's actually picked up an op to work outside. But not going to see anything. It's actually going to turn into a bit of the ramp play. Take Flyte are encroaching in towards trophy room. And they're about to find an empty ramp room because everyone for Strife has rotated down on towards the lower site. Infinite in a great position. Behind the silo. Waiting, playing on the off angles. Quite unexpected as the first player jumps into his crosshair. Infinite can't readjust for the second kill. So 1.5 is where he'll have to sit. And a bomb plant for Take Flyte.
Look how late these rotations are right now. Very delayed. Darty is down there trying to hold off control right now. And he's done a good job at it. Oh, wow, look at that timing. Great coverage, but xCAPE still wins that fight. Unbelievable. Stamina at least trades things back, but he has much more to worry about.
Yeah, and he goes down to Summy's Galil. Modem and CLASIA now have to make their move, a bit disconnected from the rest of the pack for Strife. And they're not even going to attempt it. Take Flyte are going to walk away with a 4-0 lead to begin this game.
Neither one of them have kits here to make it a possibility here. So nicx is going to fall. Giving up his life right there. But 4-0 right now. What looks so good right there. I mean, a wall of smokes. Ooh, CLASIA almost went down. There's a wall of smokes right there, right? And obviously, no one in the right mind's going to push past that. Stamina is calling, hey, they could be down lower right there. So that's going to force the rotation out of Strife, right? Where's that rotation going to come from? I guess you have 2 options, right? You can either take it off of that ramp control like they did right there for Infinite. More atypical, I would say, before you actually have Stamina rotate back over towards J-Hall. But they got Infinite rotated early, and with that information, they just took all the ground right here. Fast A play, though, called out, and CLASIA going to find the opener. Stamina helping out as well. This one, fast and loose. Yeah, xCAPE. At least one back, but he drops, and with it, the bomb. But Nifty and nicx have a reply. It goes back to 2 versus 2. And Take Flyte with 1:25 on the clock to play with. Man, do they have options here. Yeah, this is a dreamy situation right now for Take Flyte, man. So many different options of finding the gap in the defense. And in this 2v2 with a full minute left, you have ways that you can try and find those gaps, right? You can take so much time in clearing this control. And right now, the vulnerability, if you wanted to catch a flank, you could go up towards heaven. But always going to put it on a clock right now, right? There's always going to be some sense of urgency here from Strife, some sense of, aggression, and that's going to come in the form of Infinite.
What a read here from Infinite, but could go wrong. But around the corner, Nifty goes down. Infinite spots the other in nicx. What a play there. What a read from Infinite. And with 30 seconds left on the clock, nicx might have to make some noise. He's going to go for the heaven wrap, which is not a bad call here.
Should have time here to safely walk forward here. It's all question here. Modem's wisely repositioned in towards lobby. This is exactly where he needs to be to not get caught off guard towards heaven. Yeah, he's starting to... I think the jig is up here for nicx. The realization's about to be setting in, but with the molly towards hut, that will deny... Denial, and Modem to push forward into that? You would think he would just run through the molly straight up if you want to deny the plant, but not today. Now nicx
Now he does need to hit an instant headshot. He's playing the thread gap if Infinite decides to walk on in, but Infinite,
Oh, wow.
he sniped him through that. Unbelievable.
That is unreal right there. Great coverage from Infinite, man. Saving the team right there. Big time with the 2v2, finding both kills. But yeah, you said something right there, right? Bottom, you just need to hit the gas right there, right? There's 8 seconds left on the clock. He pushes through that molly right there while he's planting. He finds the kill, or he gets him off the bomb, and there's no time to plant, right? I think that was the key right there, but he maybe got caught a little too hesitant. And I think he picked the worst of both worlds there with a late play after the bomb was planted, which is the worst case scenario right there. You can see it just allows for a free isolated duel.
So attack pause gets called on out. This round have been pretty messy on the sides of Strife. That was a 2 versus 4 that came down to a 1 versus 1. There's been an interesting smoke I've been seeing Strife put down on the A site, however. They have some sort of like one-way smoke on top of hut that extinguishes any molly. Or something along those lines. It lands on the stack of boxes instead of the hut itself, so it allows a hut player to get a lot of value. Work down that execute pretty well. See if that comes up ever again. Because Strife, yeah, it's not their pick, but they are a team that is very comfortable with it. They have some gimmicks to work with.
Infinite looked like he was making his way back the ramp room once again early on in that round, and the concession of this control so atypical there, but he does actually start to batten down the hatches. He does double back here. But look how interested Take Flight are in testing this right now, and he's in a very committed position.
Yeah, molly goes in. He's gonna be forced off and drop a molly behind him. So Take Flight, invest everything into taking ramp control. But what more behind it? Stamina. Here's so many players going down. He just calls the bluff outright. You guys are not watching this, and he gets the flank on a single player. The whole team of Take Flight turns around to try and take down Stamina. But he escapes, and Take Flight are down a player now. They at least have Nifty inside of the vents. At least aware of this right now are Strife, but with 30 seconds, Take Flight need to make a move.
Infinite's got his chance to strike an isolated duel right there. He is going to be locked out in the back of the site right now, but he has help in bottom. Big kill coming forward here. Nifty does nail it. That is massive, but now Infinite, he needs to keep his attention drawn in every which way. Instead, xCAPE is going to find the frag, so it's a 2v3 opportunity right now to close things out. There's so little HP between these two players here.
Yeah.
Nifty's going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting here.
And no positioning. You can see a Take Flight want to fight for space, but they don't really have the HP to do so. It's kind of a catch-22 for Take Flight. They're going to try and tuck away down in the dark, hope that this bait setup works, and it's looking like it could. They're not clearing Nifty right now. Stamina only now chooses to spin around. Fake defuse there. Nifty trying to tuck away and gets another kill. Darty, he's going to fake defuse. You don't have a kit, Darty. Nifty's just won the clutch. Are you kidding me?
Nifty, man. What a kill right there on a CLASIA as well. The second frag that he finds right there is an absolute work of art. That's the sort of experience right there that he's going to bring to the table every day of the week. An insane 1v3 on 50 HP. Perfectly set up right there. I mean, what a good little mid-round call as well from xCAPE and Nifty as the duo right there, right? I mean, instant reaction to double up. Instant fight from xCAPE trying to take that headshot angle right there. He doesn't find anything, but completely sets Nifty up for success.
You know, Nifty's statistics aren't really there, but the one thing that stands out is his impact stat. He does go above and beyond for the player that doesn't get the most kills. Definitely an asset in the clutch, and a 1 versus 3 is certainly going to help that. Down to the eco, with only Darty holding onto his gun. But it is CLASIA outside. And he is a different beast. Yet to wake up in this game, but let's see what he can deal. Players around the corner, but leaping around is Nifty. Takes a couple shots out of that deagle to get the job done first, but he's still alive, still kicking. outside here. CLASIA toying with the angles, but eventually Umar's got him dead. Little trade 1-for-1 outside between the two teams.
Just a lot of time being bought right now and a lot of fear factor rate alongside it here. One smoke left, so you'll have great coverage towards this outer yard. No longer will there be those big weaknesses. So they start to spread those resources out here. 5-7's ready to strike at a moment's notice here for Stamina. You still have that hero rifle over in the hands of Darty, but all depends on where Take Flight end this round. They head in towards that A bomb site here. They'll have a great opportunity to catch Darty off guard. But Ramp's dangerous.
Yeah, double set to 5-7s. First one opens up, but off the contact, Infinite couldn't get a kill. Instead, it's Darty who comes back in rotation and takes down xCAPE.
15.
They have to hit A. Darty begins to realize that. And only now they will get into the site, but Darty's still up in heaven. It's up the vent. Stamina! He comes through, he pushes through the Molotov and gets both kills. Ends the round there. Strife to 2.
I mean, as we said here, when you look at the clock and you see that there's 10 seconds left, that's where you overwhelm me. You know that one person has to be on the bomb right there, so it's essential 1v3. You had the flank coming through from Darty as well, so even if Stamina went down right there, they would have locked in that round. So it's the perfect play from the IGL, coming through, leading by example, and that's how they steal that second round. And because of all the damage they did, I mean, if you remember Nifty, he found that beautiful little 1v3, but he still went down in the end, so that was everyone going down, and so much reinvestments in the round that they just lost here, that the money is kind of shot. So Strife, they might be able to breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief here.
Yeah, also just a crazy part is actually Take Flight might be on double eco, so we are going to see a full force down with just pistol armor. So Strife can get things rolling on the CT side. They lost the pistol, the conversion, all these little openers. Really to a couple of huge multi-kills from Umar and Nifty. But now maybe the game can be wrangled under control for Strife. And we can see the strong individuals, the high headshot percentages that each one of these players have really start to make itself known.
Still put on the scare here. Decent little force by the default, though. Fizzling out just a bit here. They are so ready for this pop. Stamina gets Nifty trying to sneak his way down. He's been going for that one too many times there. And Stamina, he's actually just waiting for that play right there. And now it's going to be alarm bells ringing for Infinite, who knows that they're going to be heading his way soon. The flash is beautiful. But again, he's just going to give it up there. And keep his distance away from these pistols.
No problem there for Infinite. Even CLASIA takes his tucked away angle outside to catch players pushing through. Real patient play. Need to have that when you're up against the pistol. Stamina deals with xCAPE. Something collects Modem, but when you're already down a player, you can't really afford to go trades on trades. But a bomb plant is probably all these pistols ever wanted.
Umar has a rifle as well here to make things even more scary. Armored up as well. And he's going to start to aggress here. Darty could get caught off guard. Perfect reposition here from Umar.
Yeah, he's just played Ring Around the Rosie with the whole team, and his teammate's gone down now. Umar has to do everything. 54 HP now down. He gets a second. Lots of damage dealt, but no round for Take Flight, as CLASIA's got that defuse. Gotta commend the effort, though. Take Flight, keep it scary.
Fantastic damage right there towards the tail, and you get a bomb plant and a 4v2 and 2 kills right there. You'll take that any day of the week. So Umar putting in some extra work, of course. 150 ADR for him right now. This guy's putting on a real masterclass. When it comes to some of the impact, I mean, we saw out of the gates that he came ready to play with those first 2 entries that he found on the pistol, and he just kind of carried through that energy here in some of the late round clutches. Stuff like that here, putting them in a really good position. That's where you want Umar, right? Thriving. Star power here. CLASIA, though. Wow, melts him away.
Bye-bye. Now Nick. Oh. I mean, a nice headshot. Nifty watches his teammate go down, and he's second in line, and he will drop the save. 4 rounds for Strife. As they will stabilize the game, and this is where they can start playing real Counter-Strike instead of getting ran down by Umar.
See if they can continue to bring that level here. Obviously, just a throwaway round in the last. Not a lot of investment, but you come back into it here with the full buy. A couple of Galils in play, which is interesting, but... Ooh, stamina. He's been spotted on the jump. Should have been, but maybe not. He still gets away with the kill. But there's a player top mini, no, covered. Modem, not letting him make the escape in towards mini. And now we got ourselves... Oh, well, now
Wow.
a 2v5. There's another kill comes through from Infinite towards ramp. Straight through the smoke, it seemed.
First, oh goodness, first 30 seconds of this round, and it's a 1v5. Yeah, there was, I mean, take Flyte couldn't get off the runway in this one. Summy back a spawn with the bomb. Yikes, from me there, Cole. There wasn't much CS played.
Yeah, no damage right there. Didn't get any opportunities to shoot back at all in that round, which wouldn't be all that concerning, but it kind of makes you feel like Strife are catching a little bit of fire right now. You know, shutting down some of the heroics, some of the nice clutches. You know, you get your jitters out early. Have another very crucial game for Strife in ECL right now, and you're starting to lock things down, starting to remember your formulas. Good smoke for the molly there. Everyone crossing. HE's a little bit late.
Fast smokes. Oh, these are very cursory smokes, and that grenade. Oh, the utility damage allows CLASIA to farm them up.
I think they had to use one too many on the molly.
Yeah. And, I mean, somebody's running down there with the smoke in his hand, but Modem, oh, he doesn't care. Quick triple kill, and I'm not sure that... I wasn't keeping track, but it might have been a second rounder where take Flyte hardly did any damage there.
Yeah,
yikes for me.
Maybe a couple points here or there, but nothing to write home about. And that one just a little bit fast and loose right there, right? We talked about it. We saw a smoke there in the late round. I thought that they had to use it all on the molly that was thrown, right? So maybe they didn't have that secondary smoke. They definitely had it, and they just kind of tossed it out. Sounds like that, though, right there for take Flyte, where it just ends so quickly, that can build up a lot of confidence. But not only confidence here, it's economy. And you can take a look at that economy over there on Strife. They've got foundations built. I mean, everyone has multiple opportunities to get purchases here. So there's going to be no easy rounds for take Flyte when it comes to the remainder of this half.
Yeah, and that's what 2 consecutive flawless rounds do for your money.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't even have to throw much nades as well. It wasn't even like it was just 2 consecutive flawless rounds. It was that, but it ended so quickly that they didn't get the mollies out or anything like that as well.
That's great. Yeah, during that whole pause, Infinite spent $200. That was it. That was the only money spent from Strife that entire buy phase. Incredible. Now, even Umar, top of silo. Spotted out there by CLASIA, but simply not precise enough. We have xCAPE marauding outside. Wall smokes are in. Infinite has already moved down towards that lower site. Strife are concentrated in the right areas. 2 players moving over towards ramp. Problem is here, Cole, the bomb's still in spawn. Someone's going to need to get that before take Flyte even commit.
Rotation's looking so much more promising, though. Look at this. This time, you know, they do cross out towards Secret, but they have that position with stamina that would be off here. Infinite going to be tested. Look at this escape, though. Turning.
What?
He's fighting Ghost.
Where did... What was going on there? Did he think he heard someone drop down the vent? What?
I don't know.
Oh, man. That is... only question marks there for me, Cole, as 2 versus 5, and it is now time to save. Yeah, that was the round.
Don't know what happened there. A little bit of a oopsie.
Miscommunication. I mean, something.
Yeah. It can happen.
Don't think Umar's holding on to this. He might. Oh, both players unscoping. Oh, was that after time?
No, he's good.
I don't think so.
Just beat it. Just barely beat it. That one, again, just around that fizzles out there. Much more appropriate reactions from Strife as well, right? You have Infinite, who's rotating off of ramp room, but you have Stamina watching from J-Hall. That's the sort of rotations I was expecting out of Strife here. That's the sort of rotations I talked about with Stamina on the AWP. You need to see that out of him. You need to see that out of any Opera on Nuke for that matter, but definitely out of him being the IGL here, making sure that there's no gaps in the defense. You can communicate those rotations, but you have to be backing them up yourself and not letting somebody sneak down the vents here, making sure that they don't give over that control. And now Infinite, he can batten down the hatches towards ramp.
Yeah. Oh, he spots the whole team. Get your AG out while you can. Smoke behind him, but Umar is relentless. He chases him down, and only Darty is here in rotation, but Stamina snipes down it. Nifty. And Darty, he goes down to Umar, who continually entries up these whole rounds. He continues pushing forward. I don't blame him. But I think that's all there is to be said in this one, as Modem is there for cleanup. Strife continue the win streak.
God, it can be so aggressive right there, and it's working out so well for Take Flight in some of these occasions. I mean, chasing down Infinite before he can even escape right there. Absolutely nailed the ramp timing, but Stamina with very impactful 2 kills. First of all, denying that fence drop, I think, really seals that round. It allows for those rotations to come through. It allows for Umar not to take that deep space with a little bit of extra help and cut off extra rotates on Strife. So denying that first prong of approach of the attack, and then having that follow-up success later on down the line. Very good stuff from the op here of Strife. Some smoke's tossed out from Nifty. For me, it always looks like they're throwing that smoke in the same spot, but it ends up being slightly different. I guess it's not much of a difference in the landing spot, for that matter.
The little see, as your host have guessed that lineup, I know what just a couple pixels can do to that smoke trajectory.
Yeah, a little jump throw there, just a couple pixels upwards, I imagine.
Correct. Take Flyte in a little freeze at the moment. Bomb is out towards T red, but with the wall smokes fading, that bomb doesn't really have anywhere to crawl. It's actually going to boost up Umar.
Like this. Let him work some magic here. Hope for an error, hope for a mistake to come through from that CT side. I would really like to see them work. Ooh, he has dropped off, actually. And CLASIA spotted him. He's made a little bit of a slip on the back red, but escape. He's already made his way down secret, so this should cause a little bit of concern here for Strife.
Strife have consistently put down these extra lower rotations, and it might leave this upper bomb site weak, you never know. But Modem out from the door, strikes first. Umar's going to drop a molly in. Is Modem going to burn? Yes! So Modem swings. Umar almost falls, but xCAPE has got his back. Nifty clears. Now it's Darty on the site, though, with 7 seconds on the clock. Umar's got to hold it all the darn way. And Darty, all he can come away with is a dink. Man advantage rolling for Take Flight. But so much money on Strife. Why don't you just go for this? Or maybe not, as Nix deletes Infinite. And Stamina scopes up, doesn't see a player, and probably doesn't have a chance from here on out. This is going to be Take Flight's 6th round.
Lock it in again. Meaningless if he doesn't go for it, so maybe he does try still, but I mean, he really is just jumping into his death here.
Wait, Stamina, is he going to try and ninja this?
It might be his best opportunity. It's a little too late now, though.
Nah. I think he's just going to stay up in heaven.
Keep his KD safe.
Fair enough. Last round of the half coming up.
Nice little momentum stopper there from Take Flight. I love the trust that Umar has in his teammates, man. I'd be terrified right there if I was him to plant. But he trusted his teammates will have his back, and he needed that trust right there because 7 seconds left. You know, if he does go for that kill and he dies to Darty or something like that, you know, that's the round right there lost. And you're going to be left shaking your head. A little bit of frustration there, but he has some faith in his teammates right there, and they end up paying dividends for him.
Infinite constantly being down towards that lower site. Umar? Oh, he's not scoped up in the right position. Infinite was to walk up the stairs right now. This could be an easy one, but prepared. Nifty. Toying with the angles. Umar fires off a shot, but CLASIA picks a perfect timing to peek. However, xCAPE charging down in midair deletes Infinite. Okay. Yeah.
Little flying
Man
headshot right
advantage.
there. Unbelievable. Stamina does have coverage there, but he falls off the line as soon as escape. His way back up here.
Could still be around for Strife, though, even with the craziness. Modem still inside of Mini and almost delivers the multi-kill. Stamina. Oh, the players are so low, the 5-7. It could easily do the job. Already moving past down towards the single door. Stamina in hot pursuit right now. It is a wild chase right now, but nicx just holds the angle and first bullets him as he comes around the corner. Halftime, it's take Flyte just down a single round. Talking about how Take Flyte could be, outclassed by Strife on the pound-for-pound, player-for-player basis. It seems like they have absolutely passed that test and are looking great right now. They're only down a single round at the half for Strife as they make their way to the CT side, but Strife, let's see what they're cooking. I'm fine, joined by Cole Extra McHenry. A play on the way. Modem up close. Just around the corner is nicx. Let's see if the dual Berettas can work the magic that they're supposed to in this position. Flying around the corner, Modem just deletes nicx on the go. But there's a reply as Umar comes up with a triple kill. And that is all that is. Man, Umar just keeps finding multi-frags, but so did the rest of Strife. Infinite and CLASIA collect 2 together, and it's a 2v2.
Umar's just playing out of his mind right now, man. What on earth are these rounds, dude? 3 kills right there, and so quick. There's going to be another battle here in J-Hall soon. Nifty gets stinked down. He's going to have to fall off there eventually. Maybe some quick rotations down the vents for xCAPE, but I think that'll allow Infinite and CLASIA to start batting down this lower bomb site.
Plant's going to go on in for CLASIA. Infinite playing with the doors. Testing those hinges. Nifty so low. 1 Glock bullet to the body will do, and there it is. CLASIA gets the finisher. xCAPE. Oh my god, the spin on the CLASIA is incredible. But Infinite is able to readjust. And still, despite the craziness that Take Flight can uncork in these rounds, Strife will pick up the pistol.
Yeah, I mean, even with the heroics there from Umar right there, the 2v2 played out absolutely wonderfully from Infinite and CLASIA right there. I mean, I love that they settled down in that sort of, wild position. Because you know that the rotations have already arrived onto the scene, right? You know that's going to be a fact there. So you got to settle down. Start locking things in as Infinite gets onto a late MAC-10. Darty trusted with the AK, which is interesting. Like I said here, it's something that they oftentimes will do. I would say more so on ecos, where he's trusted in this sort of position. But for now, he's just going to be tossing in some of that utility. That same wall smoke, I'd imagine, coming through.
Here it is. Trickles on in. Nifty inside of secret. Yeah, when you're in secret and those kind of smokes come down, all eyes are going to be on your position, so you just got to leave. Not worth sticking around. I'll take the better angle. You might have a 1v1 versus CLASIA if he continues to push. In the meantime, Strife starting up this heaven wrap, and it helped out with stamina, removing that scout of Umar. And now Modem is already up in heaven. It doesn't seem like the CTs are aware. Trepidation. But with 30 seconds remaining, Strife actually do have to make the move. And if all 5 players go towards heaven, I'm not so sure about this one, Cole. Moving on in through spawn. Summy. Oh, he gets just para-dropped on, unfortunately. 20 seconds remaining, and jumping down to the lower site will Strife. Is there gonna be any plant denial? With 2 CTs coming around on every nook and cranny of this site, this could be very interesting, but the taps from Stamina are good enough. And the plant will go through.
Phew. Really using that timer right there, man. Every last second of it. As nicx will have... Oh, I thought he was going to have a freebie. Up the ladder they go there. I think Stamina might have caught him. Shutting that door in his face there. Opening it up for a quick surprise. A free gun for Nicx. Already starts to let go of the shift key there, but still ends up winning the duel. That's a MAC-10. Not picked up, though. He didn't get the Galil, which is interesting. But all that aside there, Strife moved forward into double digits. Start to build up that economy there, and most of all there, don't have to worry about a force buy as much.
So Strife get to work with a solid lead. Can Take Flight kind of beat the individual ability only allegations? I still say it. Because 5 of their rounds came off the back of a triple kill. So see if they can put together a good team-oriented round in the gun round. This one, well, it's simply not to be when you're on the full eco. Strife will make himself at home at 11 rounds. Take Flight need to get off the ground. On the CT side, as that's going to be a flawless one for Strife.
Yeah, prime opportunity to do so now. Right, didn't have much chance in that last round, but like you said, you definitely need to formulate here on the CT side a more team approach. Obviously, a requirement here for good defense is that communication between each other. Those rotations going to be an absolute key, but most of all here, I'm just going to keep my eyes on Umar because I do think that even still with how well he's playing, I think maybe he could continue to take the reins on this. You know, if he's going to be very aggressive with that AWP on the CT side, get in their face, make things uncomfortable. That can be a way that you can really pick up some rounds. But Modem, no holding back right now with that wall of smokes. He has quickly made his way down secret here.
Yeah, and
He's gonna bring some rotations that way.
Yeah, and I mean, he's already done the work. He's already done his job. So many players have just come off the A site. There's only a 2-man defense. I mean, this is a dream situation for the T side at the moment.
He's ready to go up the fence as well. I mean, they're gonna pop in towards A soon.
Yeah, this has worked out perfectly. Nick swings the whole team. He gets a Strife meet and greet on the A site. xCAPE is still back of the site, though, and still a problem as Summy comes up the fence, and there's xCAPE with the triple kill and Umar with the finisher. 8th round for Take Flight.
Well, if you're gonna rotate your whole team off of the A bomb site right there, you better make sure that your anchor multi-frags, and xCAPE sure did multi-frag right there. 3 kills in the back of the site buys time for those rotations, man. Just never getting plucked out of the server. And despite the brilliant foundation that was set by Strife, you know, an absolute fantastic flank right there, or you know, forced rotate by Modem, man. Still, they walk into what is the individual aspect of this team that can show up at any moment's notice.
So, another round 1 via a triple kill. Can it change? Umar picks up the op, looking outside. CLASIA is in his crosshairs as Nifty begins to push forward now. Oh, and this is surely unexpected if CLASIA chooses to walk forward. Flashbang goes high to the sky. Nifty close cubby. And CLASIA, knife out, but the flash! Oh, Nifty plays his hand and is instantly traded. Minute on the clock and Strife sit in the 4-on-4.
Little perfect popper right there from CLASIA. Still cost him his life, but that trade quick. There's a minute left on the clock here, 50 seconds now. Stamina continues to press the issue here. Taking control of secret. Always valuable real estate. Bomb is over towards outer yard though still, which is very far removed from any sort of position where you can, you know, be a part of this round right now. So 30 seconds left. It does make you feel like they have to hit that A bomb site here. It's gonna be a tough ask though with 2 players inside of hut.
They're actually gonna make the cross to secret with 20 seconds remaining. I'm not sure. Is this real?
Well, that helps.
Oh, but Summy, he goes down on the site, so I guess, yeah, you're right. That does help. 10 seconds remaining, and only now does the bomb hit the B site floor. Plant's about to go through from Darty. No denial there, and even Stamina's pushed all the way up in a ramp. Well, color me impressed. Strife just beat the odds there.
Dude. I don't even know what is going on in these rounds. I don't know what the end goal is for Strife right now, and I've got X-ray. I can see every move that they make. I can look at the mini-map, and you know, there's 30 seconds left. You're almost guaranteeing that A hit, you know, barring some crazy opportunity. And interestingly enough, here, Modem turns around a little too deep.
xCAPE can just get spotted in that position from red. Is Darty going to recognize it on his screen? Maybe not. Ooh. Oh, xCAPE and Nix are going to actually clean up the whole team.
Holding it down.
But 12th round for Strife. Gap is 4 currently, so take what you want from that round.
Tough to read right now as Strife on their offense, man. I mean, if Stamina doesn't get that kill, what do they do in that position? You know what I mean? It's like,
I think they just save.
There's no way you win that round. But Stamina, he gets the all-important kill right there, locks in another round for his team. Guess we can call that pretty individualistic as well.
Yeah.
And just enough. But the 2 saved rifles and all the economic damage that they did at Take Flight, they still have a whole lot of legs in this purchase. A lot of opportunities still kicking.
Yeah, I'll pipe down a little bit on the hating here.
Whoa.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Ouch. What to say it was an HE? Gosh, man, their nades, their utility, it's so good. How'd that take 40 damage? Ah, dang, they just threw a really good HE. I don't know.
HE top of Marsh. It was pretty unlucky. Good utility usage, I guess. Gonna target Summy though right now, seems like. Nifty. A little jump spotting towards Secret. There's one way to cover out that control towards the outer yard here. He pokes his head on up there, obviously avoiding that position for now. Spotted. Gets the molly off here. And again, as we have said before here, Strife using every last second of that clock, it feels like, in these rounds.
Oh, they're going to put in a late round fake A execute and come back to B towards Summy. Gets the spot in, falls back, has the help even of another player on the site, but Infinite cleans up Umar, dropping down the vents. The early rotate here is being cut off by Infinite inside of Squeaky. nicx goes down next, and oh wait, they just went up ramp to the A bomb site. All right, I love it.
Oh my god, it's got to be so difficult to read right now, man. They're all over the map. Always surprising with their end goal here. And again, it feels like we can't even get the right read on where they're heading. We thought it was going to be a late ramp take, that, especially when they find that kill on the Summy, but with a little bit of extra influence from Infinite right there on his lurk, man, it makes the job so easy. They've already sold the rotates down into that lower bomb site, so all they have to do is sink that one home with a heaven take right there. And you could see there was another player on top of Hut, and he gets completely blindsided, man. This is some brilliant calling coming through from Stamina. Whether it requires a little bit of fortune and some of the kills that do come through, or, you know, even if it just requires him to be calling up a storm, it's good stuff either way.
Yeah, making good work of the seconds there from Strife too, because when you take all the utility, when you simplify out all the smokes, mollies, and that, I think your individuals can thrive. You can see Infinite also take Flyte, run out of information with those last 30 seconds. So that's where it's prime time to shuffle up those rotations and stack the deck in your favor if you're Strife. You saw Infinite just catch so many unaware players falling off of Hut, trying to get down the vents. Take Flyte had no idea where to look. There were shot in the back everywhere. Down 5 rounds here. Take Flyte need to be one step ahead of Strife, because Stamina and the gang are calling circles around them.
Yeah, it's really difficult to deal with, man. So much fluidity in these T sides. It's these mid rounds that just come through within a split second. It looks like Strife coming into this one very well drilled on this T side, man. Because the way that they're able to instantly react here, and it has to be instant, because one slight delay, one slight misstep, one hesitation could cost them, because they're just not giving themselves enough time. Or I guess I would say more accurately, they're giving themselves just enough time. It's looking like a well-oiled machine here on this T side. Take Flyte. You can understand the struggle to deal with it, but they'd better start figuring it out soon. Force Spy coming on through here. MP9 FAMAS in play. Decent utility to back this one up, though.
Oh, Infinite, though, takes decent chunk out of his health bar. Getting close to the molly. We have a bit more of an aggressive setup towards ramp. Summy up close with that FAMAS, trying to get activated. He gets past the angle. Surely, though, this is going to get cleared, and it will. It's a trade. 1 for 1 there, and Strife, I think they prefer that.
Yeah, have a whole minute and 10 seconds here to find those gaps again, as we say here. 4v4s are going to favor those T sides pretty typically. Especially with the calling here from Stamina. I feel like that even is further extended right now. A lot of rotations, a lot of movement being made on the map from the CT side. They're playing very fluid, though, and that's a good sign here. Nifty, in a pretty nasty position to flush out, but they are using every last second of that clock there. Again, CLASIA is going to clear every nook and cranny of this map.
Only now, with 30 seconds, are they going to toss in smokes to begin crossing for secret. And now Infinite, yep, he strikes. He strikes at a players looking for information. Take Flyte. They're desperate for it at the later end of the round, and all they need to do is wait for players to walk into their crosshairs. Now, 15 seconds remaining. 2 players on the A site, though, and this is where it can come back to bite you. 15 seconds, 13 seconds, 12. A player inside of Squeaky. They need to hunt for the kill here. 9 seconds, 8, and Nix has to swing to try and stop them from picking up the bomb. Strife win another round in the final seconds.
It's so difficult right there, right, man? Because you know that the clock is ticking against you right there, and you have to peek forward, but again, it almost cost them, but Strife always give themselves enough room to work with for things to go wrong right there. That's another example of it. They have the players to shoot their way out of these situations. They're sure doing that, but in the 4v4, you can just see how uncomfortable Take Flyte are, man. They have to, as 30 seconds start to hit, press the issue. They feel like they've lost control towards ramp, and there's just so many different openings on the map right there that they feel like they're losing a grip on. And Strife are waiting for that feeling to sink in before they just finish off the execution. It just makes their job so easy right there.
I mean, they are just going to grind down Take Flyte to dust here, man. Every single round. I think it's going to be another one of just these absolutely just snail rounds out of Strife.
Yeah, it's so difficult to play with as well, man. This slow style, it can be brutal here, but this is a silver lining right now. Nicx establishing a whole lot of information right now towards that outer yard. That is brilliant. That's so much relief right here. CLASIA is covering it, though. Oh, God, CLASIA is watching for that. He has utility ready to set up for that execute. And he's watching that flank before they pull the pin on it. Another kill takes place as well. This is falling to pieces.
Yeah, Umar, he's hunting out in the open. Oh, no shot connected there. Almost another triple kill out of Take Flyte. 2 players here remaining on the A site, though. 20 seconds remaining. Oh, and they're just going to wait for CLASIA. He's going to walk through the A main smoke and backstab 2 players on top of Hut. xCAPE will eventually go down, and Nifty. Oh, they're planting out in the open. Planting in the open. Nifty's going to come through for the double kill at the end of the round to save Take Flyte on this map of Nuke.
1v3, 1v2 now for Nifty, man. Doing excellent work here in the clutch. That one a little easier there with the bomb planter, but still had to land a fast transfer onto Infinite. It's going to give them a little bit of extra life here on Nuke. Can they transition that, though, into a comeback here? Because that, again, was just a classic from Strife. All of the pieces right there formulating. Again, another split-second decision needed to be made. As to the end goal, as CLASIA finds that kill towards the outer yard, that shakes up the call completely, right? They have to adjust their crosshairs. And that's exactly what they do. They shake things up a little bit, and it ended up working well here. Stamina, though, finds another opening. This time onto Umar, who delivered a massive multi-kill in the last. CLASIA's already down towards Secret, man. This is brutal right now. What do you do? Full ramp controls conceded here.
Oh my goodness. It's another round where Strife are running rings around their opponent. Already, Summy is all on his own. It is cold down here on the B site as he's facing off a 1v5. New boy on the block, straight from UK CSGO, and you can't handle this. 2v5, and this is a save for Take Flyte.
Stamina just deciding this round here. Single-handedly, 3 kills from him. Map control as well from CLASIA was suffocating the defense, man. I don't even know if they could have tried to help. Because they knew that they didn't have any control right there in the map towards that out. So somebody was left on an island, escape a nice kill to stay alive here. Bottom. He's just kind of maybe guard that AK right now would be better than pressing forward. As long as he doesn't grab that AK, I mean, he's going to be on MP9s no matter what. So, he will push forward.
Down to 10 HP because xCAPE stands right on top of the bomb. That's below him. Bottom will go down.
Their new nuke update, I feel like that bomb's doing a little bit of extra damage. Maybe it was planted like Astralis or whatever.
It was planted Astralis, okay. So he's standing right on top of it. Yeah. Still a nerf bomb, folks. Still a nerf bomb.
Don't get it twisted. He was just right above it. But again, the facts still remain here. 2 MP9s. Famas. See if they can make some magic happen here as Nifty gets his way in towards Secret quickly. This has been a real problem for them here, is that control of Secret in the early round. CLASIA's been taking that, so have Nifty get there early. That's a great sign, and should be good for a kill.
Hello. Yeah, Nifty's good on it. Nifty gets a double kill, dude. I mean, impact from this player, even on the rifles. Let's not get it wrong. Him and Umar.
Little flash setup as well to get out.
Yeah. Everything's okay. We'll be put together here in the early round. Strife trying to turn up the gas to finish the game. But it gets expended on Nifty, who comes up with a double kill.
Definitely need that out of him, man. Right now, when things are going wrong here consistently, and I would say that, you know, sometimes towards that outer yard, things have gone wrong, right? We've seen many times before that, you know, the Secret control that's been conceded, you know, taking that lower bomb site so much space, it's been haunting them, but round's not over yet. Round is not over at all here. Infinite starts to press the issue here, but dink down. Umar keeping him at bay.
Whoop. Yep, there you go. Umar, double kill. 50, almost good for the triple. Now, bottom up in the 1v5. Okay, cool double, but down to 17 now. Rather, 1v4. I mean, if he gets the kill and a Nix. Unfortunately, shadow advantage for Nix. But very close on the kill there. I mean, a chance for Modem, but take Flyte. We'll keep their head above the waves.
Made him sweat a little bit for that one. But the job's still finished, so no big worries there. So we're gonna see 15 locked in now. Strife. Not going for the full investment here. Did expect them to maybe get one more purchase in, but it's just stamina on the hero rifle right now. A little bit of deagles beside him. Still can be scary here. Darty, the only one not investing here, is he had no money.
Oh, and they're gonna come back to Summy. I'm not sure if they're gonna respect that smoke, Cole. 4 players grouping up behind. Now he does have help. Umar, who's been an absolute fiend this game, is here to protect. But the swing there from Stamina. There's the first kill from the rifles, but there's the triple kill that comes out. Double kill from Umar and one from Summy. Looked like it was all his work. CLASIA. That is knife out. Not prepared for Umar. And take Flyte will... I'll just call this round another for now. This next round will decide a lot, though.
Still don't know if it's going to be the best economic situation here for Strife in terms of Darty. She's the only one missing some money here, but see if Stamina elects to save or maybe go for a palm plant or something in this forward position. He's on in towards that A site. Should be dead to rights there. Turning that corner, putting in a scare.
Worth a save.
There we go.
Yeah, maybe not. But $3,700 remaining for Stamina, so save definitely a consideration. You're correct about Darty. He's down to a Galil and just a smoke and a flash. Certainly it's enough to get the job done for Strife, but can they get it over the line? Once again, take Flyte, come through with big multi-kills. Umar comes through and saves the day on ramp. Can take Flyte really put together a streak to start a comeback on their pick? Or will Strife push this one calmly over the line? 16-11. We'll see it. Autumn charging out of hut, leading it. Spinning around the site, first player back turned, and there's a double entry on the A site, and that could be curtains here for Take Flyte. Umar charging in through lobby, but he's making so much noise for this player at the back of Squeaky that he just dispatches them so easily of.
Oh,
we'll
he
see.
got chased by Infinite though on the reload.
Oh boy. No chances, no respect giving to Take Flyte. 2 versus 4. Flash just dropped in the middle of the smoke. Nifty's down. Sunny 1v4. Has to really turn things around here, and it's not going to happen. It's 16-11 for Strife as they take away Take Flyte's map pick.
Yeah, and it's just the way that they end that as well, man. The first time that they had to throw like that quick A-pop at Take Flight, and it's such a beautiful way to close it out because they still had that opportunity left in their back pocket, right? And